Sup y'all, it's Fall Night and I hope you had a fantastic day today because I want to teach you new players how I actually managed to make a lot of money when I just started on 2004Scape. Maybe you want to make money because you want to provide to the community with resources, perhaps you just saw this huge and awesome weapon or armor that you wish you can wear one day and you just want to buy it in advance, or maybe you just want to make banks and make money because that's how you want to play the game, you want to become as rich as possible. Well, let me teach you how. Unlike old school RuneScape where there's the grain exchange, in 2004 the grain exchange didn't exist yet. That means we're out of it, we have to do it the hard way. Either we go to popular area and we just start advertising in the chat, or we use specific website. And this one right here, ladies and gentlemen, it's called the market. Easily accessible via clicking on market on top of your screen when playing the game. This will open you a windows with all players actually selling and buying stuff. This is how you use it. First, you see somebody that sold or want to buy an item. You manage to see his name, you add it in your friend list end game, and then you send them just a little private message saying, hey, I want to buy your stuff, or I have the stuff you want to buy. Where do you want me to meet? And that's all. That's easy as that. And that's why making money in 2004Scape is actually quite easy. Now, let's start by teaching you the first moneymaker that I actually did that is quite useful for new players because this one doesn't have any requirements. This one is killing cows to get cow hides. Fun fact about this one, I used to do it so much that I was basically called the cow slayer by the community. I even made an animated music video about it on the channel, so check it out. The reason why cow hides are really valuable resources for the community is because it is actually essential to increase efficiently the crafting skill. Basically, you need leather until reaching 57 crafting, and until then you can start making other gear like the dragon range gear, which then use the dragon hide. But before that, until reaching level 57, you need a lot, and I mean thousands and thousands of cow hides. And that's why you will always have buyer for it. The veteran players don't really want to farm cows for hours. They have way more stuff, better stuff to do, like actually killing dragons and big demons. So that's a job for the new players. This is also a really fantastic way for new players to indeed increase their combat stats, like attack, strength, defense, range, magic, hit points, and prayer. The best spot to do it is actually not in Lumbridge, but in the car farm and south of Falador. You just have to go to the car farm, kill until you have a full inventory of 28 cow hides, you run straight to the bank at Falador, deposit everything, run back, and you do it again and again and again. If you do it for almost 1 hour, you can actually do around 7 to 8 runs, which in total is 196 cow hides to 224 cow hides, which each of them actually sell for between 470 GP and 540 GP each. Sorry, English is not my main language. You can easily make approximately more than 100k to 110k per hour. That's really good for our new players. Plus, just to remember that there's no requirements. So there's no skill requirements, you don't have to do quests before that. So you can actually just from the beginning, just from the start, starting to kill cows and making from 100 to 110k per hour. This is awesome. Now, it's time to talk to you about the real best way to make money as a new player, making bowstrings. This one has some requirements though. Two to be specific. First, you first need to do a small and quick quest called Pirate Treasures, which will then allow you to use the boat to Karanja. Doing so will also allow you to use the boat at Bremeven to Ardoon and then run until reaching Sears Village. The second requirement is to have at least level 10 crafting. So if you did kill cow hides beforehand, which I totally recommend, I will suggest you to at least keep 85 of them, transform them into leather, make some leather gear like leather gloves, boots, and leather cloth. And after that, you will be good to go. You have easily your 10 level crafting, and you can start doing this best money makers for new players. Now that you respect both requirements, we can start the process. First, fill all your inventory with flax right here. Then run to reach this little house and claim the ladder. You will then use each flax on the spinning wheel until turning all of them into bowstrings. After that, you just run to the bank, deposit everything, and go back to the flax field to continue filling your inventory. The reason why bowstrings are such a valuable resource for the community is because it is for the fletching skill. The fletching skills allow you to, from level 1 to level 99, fletch bows and arrows. But the most efficient way to increase the skills is by making bows. First, you have to cut some logs, and then after that, transform the logs with a knife into a unstruck bows, and then use the bowstring on the unstruck bows to make a full bow. That's the best way to make easy XP real fast, real quick. But that requires a lot and a lot and a lot of bowstrings. So that's why you will always have a buyer for it. Now, if you do this for 1 hour, you will actually manage to get around approximately 450 bowstrings per hour, which each of them sell for between 450 and 470. There's a possibility then to make around 200k per hour, which is insane. It's like double all the money makers I'm going to show you today. It's really good. It's clearly the best one out there. Plus, you also gain a lot of crafting XP because each spin makes you gain 15 XP. So that's really good for like all the early levels of crafting. And to be honest, I even managed to reach level 46 crafting just by doing bowstrings and getting some XP from quests. So yeah, that's not bad. That's like really perfect money making even when you're starting to reach mid levels. But I have to tell you something. Even though it's the best money makers for new players, I will not suggest you to do it entirely all the time, because one of the best way for you to kill your enjoyment of playing 2004Scape or just RuneScape in general is to do the same thing over and over and over and over again for hours and hours and hours. You have to mix it up sometimes. You have to change things. You have to do different things, because otherwise you will just lose the enjoyment of playing the game. And that's why today I'm not suggesting you the best money makings, but 4 of them, so that you can easily switch up between the 4 of them, and you can, you know, change environment, do something else, and, you know, just not burn out yourself. Now, for the third money making, I want to talk to you about mining rune essence. Rune essence are required to train a skill called rune crafting, which, like its name suggests, is a skill about crafting runes, which then are used for the magic. The rune essence are a resource needed from level 1 to level 99 rune crafting. So again, just like the bowstrings, you will never fail to find a buyer for these. These are really valuable to the community. They will need thousands and thousands and thousands, a lot of them. Basically, don't worry, you will never run out of clients. You will always have them. To be able to do this moneymaker, you will first have to do one quest, which is called Rune Mystery. It's really fast, it's really easy, just do it. You will take me later. And to have a pickaxe. Yeah, you can basically do this money making with mining level 1. It's quite good. Now you just have to go there at the rune shop in Varrock, get teleported, and mine your full inventory with Renaissance on these rocks. Use this portal to get out of there, run straight to the bank right next to it, deposit everything, and redo all this process again. In 1 hour, you can mine approximately around 670 rune essence, which each of them can be sold for 150 to 170 GP each. That's a total of more than 100k per hour. Plus, you can also get quite good money XP doing so. Not incredible for sure, because each rune essence mine only give you like 5 XP each, but that's actually good for getting a lot of early levels. And early levels, you will have to need it for the next and last moneymaker I'm going to show you today. This one is quite controversial, because while it requires way more requirements than the 3 last beforehand, it also gives less money per hour. But it's actually quite really good, because even though it gives you less money per hour, it gives you way more XP per hour. And it helps you open so much door that later on you will just make it all back, and you will start making way and way and way more money. I'm talking about mining iron ore and the dwarving mine. Now, I know, the veteran players of 2004Scape will come to me and say, dwarving mine? Why don't you suggest either the mining guild or the mining spot near Ardoon? This is going to be way faster for them. Well, first, the mining guild, you need a requirement of 60 mining level. And guys, I have to remind you, this guide is for new players that just arrived at 2004Scape or have some, at least maximum some hours in it. No new player shall expect to get 60 mining levels. Yes, of course, if you guys start a new account today, you'll be able to get 60 mining quite easily and really fast, but it's because you know the game, you know how it works, you know where to go. This is not the same for a new player that just arrived and doesn't know anything about RuneScape or just a little of it. So we have to make sure that this guide is for them, it's towards them. And that's why then I could not suggest mining guild for now. As for Ardoon, yes, it is indeed faster to mine iron ore and the mining spot at Ardoon than going to the dwarven mine at Faladol. But the problem with that is that there's bears that you cannot save spot and that are level 21, which then requires to be level 43 combat level to not get attacked and aggressive by them. This is way too high for our new players, and as such I prefer to suggest them the Dwarving Mine. Now, the Dwarving Mine of course have these scorpions, the King Scorpions, which are level 38, but they can't be safe spot, and so they're, you know, they're not as much as a trouble as bears. As for the little scorpions, which are level 14, sorry, well, yes, they cannot be safe spot, but you just have to reach level 29 combat level, which is way less than bears. And I have to remind you, before that you can just start by doing first killing cows until you reach level 29, then rune mining essence until reaching level 50 mining, which is the next requirement for mining iron ore is to reach level 50 mining. And after that you can just straight up go mining iron ore without doing any quests. It's really fast. There's literally a line of gameplay for the new players. They start killing cows until 29 combat level. They start, you know, mining rune essence until 50 mining, and then they go straight to the Dwarving Mine. So with these requirements, they have more than enough to do this moneymaker and the Dwarving Mine. Now, how do you do that? First, go to Falador, and of course have a pickaxe on you. You have to go to this house and climb down the ladder. In front of you there's going to be a lot of scorpions, but don't worry, you can easily safe spot the scorpions as I said, and you can mine iron ore. Fill your inventory with iron ore and then get out of there. Go reach the bank, deposit everything, run back and repeat the process. In 1 hour you can mine up to 350 iron ore, which then can be sold from 250 to 300 GP each. That's a total of 80k or more GP per hour. Like I said, it's way less than the 3 other before, but I have to keep you remind something. Mining iron ore gives you a lot of shit ton of XP. Like I said before, rune essence gives you like what, 5 XP per, you know, by rune essence. Mining iron ore is 35 XP each. That's way more, and that's a lot. Like you will be doing some hours of it, like some hours, like maybe 10 hours, or I don't know, depends on how much you're fast, but it's not going to take you a while until reaching 60 mining, and then you will go start training the big boys, the big guys at the mining guide, and there you will be able to mine everything you want without being attacked by the scorpions. So yeah folks, that was the first best moneymakers for new player that just arrived at 2004Scape. If you loved the video so far, don't hesitate to give a like to this video, to subscribe if you want to get more content like that and streaming and stuff, and you know, just be part of the family. Don't hesitate also to share the video to your pals that could also need this video with this guide so far. It was fun night, take care y'all, and I will see you real soon. Peace!